Yo, 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 yo. All right, hop up in Chat Nigga Lounge. By the way, make sure you guys are a sub. Make sure you guys, if you guys haven't redeemed your, what's that shit called? Amazon Prime
Yo, act.
subscription. Hold on one second. Amazon Prime subscription. Just please do. But I'm up in the Discord. The Discord is one of the perks of that. Yo, as you guys come in, man, town hall meeting real quick. Just trying to get a consensus. I see the chat saying a lot of things. If you a rapper like DDG, if you a rapper who's kind of getting it, wife and Rubi Rose, L or nah?
L, bro.
Yes,
Major L. Bro.
That's an L. That's an L.
That's a dub.
Hold on. Somebody said dub. Somebody said L.
Be lit.
I'm gonna need the dub guy to explain.
What you mean? Explain. All right, hold on. Who said it was a dub? Let's start from there.
It's a dub, act.
All right, speak on it. You say it's a dub.
What's the question?
So if you just got in the rap game, you ain't really got too many big records. You like DDG, right?
Right.
You dating a Rubi Rose. A lot of niggas like her. She's pretty, whatever the case is. You know, she got some skeletons in her closet. People saying this and that and third about her. Is it a W or L if you wife her up? Talk to me.
That's an L, bro. That's a fucking
How's that an L?
W.
That's an
L.
It's a W.
Let's
break it down. Let's break it down, right?
All right, break it down. Break it down.
Four of my coworkers, bro. Like that's a fucking L,
Let's
bro.
break it down. How is Rubi Rose a hoe?
Would you wife a
What do you
bitch
mean?
that fuck mad at your coworkers?
Yeah.
Bro, let's be honest. The girls you guys cuff as regular people have been ran through too, bro. They're not angels. And Rubi was bad too.
I'm
not
not
like
saying
these
random
industry
niggas,
bitches,
like
bro.
coworkers, bro. Like niggas, you know. Like
Bro,
he's gonna have to see young
Listen,
Thug.
listen.
He gonna have
So
to
wait,
see.
we got
It's a W if you
Sherry
hitting it.
defending-
It's an L if you get her pregnant.
If
If
you
you,
L if you cuff it, nigga.
Wait, while they enter,
it's an L if you get her pregnant, but a W if you just hitting it.
Wait, hold
It's an
on.
L
Wait,
if you stay with her. You
wait,
putting the
wait,
side.
while it
Talk.
Wait, while it intern, it would be all right. So if you're saying it's a W if you just only cuff her but don't get her pregnant, but like at the end of the day, she probably's up $1 million. It would be an L to get her pregnant.
Here, what's up?
Southside, I see you here. Yo, I want to hear what Wale saying first with this. Wale, how would it be an L? Like if you're co-signing that you could be with her, why would it be an L to get her pregnant if she got her own shit?
Yeah,
she get money too. Talk to me.
Because if you
Yo, Southside Chief, I think there's an echo with your mic. So just turn on push to talk real quick. There we go. Go ahead.
Because if she leaves you, then she gonna put you on child support and you popping too.
Yeah, but she got her own money, bro.
I don't know. I got the screen on.
No,
Bro,
bro.
If,
it's an L to cuff her, bro. It's a
Yeah,
Yeah, it's an L. Nah, bro. You gonna get her pregnant because she gonna put you on child support. She gonna be like, she gonna want money. She might hit you with the black china.
I feel like we putting.
I mean, but like, why would she do that? If she
Yeah,
already got
y'all
money?
making
We
it
putting the stock
acceptable
in the
to.
hose.
Yeah, y'all making it
Davon.
acceptable to fuck. Like y'all making it acceptable to cuff thoughts. I'm not with that shit, bro.
They the
Hey,
reason. why
y'all
we make
are-
All right, so
money,
D
though.
Block is
L.
saying that he's not with the acceptability of cuffing thoughts. So you're saying you don't care
Hey,
what they
I'm
look
not
like.
saying, bro. You hitting her, not mean you cuffing her. Like Future said, yo, when she
But
with
we're
me, she
talking
in my
about cuffing
possession.
her,
Yeah, all
bro.
right, but here's the thing though. You're pretty much cuffing if you care about who else is messaging her. Like you cuffing. You get me? Like we're
And that's
talking
the
about you're
problem.
now DDG.
Hey, if I'm just hitting it, we cool. Like I'm saying, we friends with benefits. Like saying she play her part.
No,
when it's time
nigga,
to
she
go.
wants you. You her boyfriend. Like stop it. You're not just getting free pussy. You're her boyfriend.
Can I just keep it cordial with you?
What up?
Sure. Listen. So I don't want to name no names, so I don't want to you know what I mean. But listen, because it's your streaming shit. So let's say a most popping rapper, right?
Yeah.
The most popping rapper, and this happens too. This is facts. Guess what? The most popping female rapper, and the female rapper makes top music, but they're seen as couple goals. So if DDG decides to do that, why is it shown upon?
Nobody said whoever.
Bro, nobody.
said there was a couple goals.
Yeah.
I'm just saying hypothetically to
I
answer
can't-
ask questions.
Okay.
What do you say?
I can't be.
So I
bro,
guess
you
what he's
can't be
saying
in the
is that, like,
studio
there's
with
other
other
rappers.
artists that fucked your girl.
Yo,
That's
this is
what
not
I'm
the first
saying.
time DDG is asking another nigga about his bitch, bro.
And
You know
that's
what
why
I'm
I
saying?
asked. That's why I
Niggas
asked
doing
her.
this too
That's
much,
why
bro.
I
That's
asked her,
crazy
by
as
the
shit,
way,
bro.
if she was to be blamed, because like again, even if she used to do her thing, whatever, yo, you could make your nigga look crazy. Like if he gotta ask another man, he looks weird. He
Yeah,
looks
what the
weak.
fuck?
But he's to be blamed though, because that's what you get for cuffing a thought. Like,
Exactly.
the fuck are we
Comes with the
talking
territory,
about?
bro.
Yo, but act.
She wait, hold on. Do y'all buy that? She said she only messed with like 2-3 dudes.
Come on now.
Bro, come on now.
Fuck
We
no,
all
fuck
know
no,
that.
fuck no.
We
I was
all
born
know
that, bro. She
that.
got to multiply that by 3.
Hell nah, mad interview.
Bro, these
Hell
hoes
nah.
be erasing bodies, bro.
Hey, she said 2-3 times that shit by like 100 or 900.
Nah,
Zero.
I got times that by
That's about like
3.
1,000.
So wait,
No,
you think that you think wait, do y'all really believe that, you know, Ruby right now, which she kinda got a little career going on, you think she's ran through by the industry?
Yes.
She done fucked
Yes.
everybody, yeah.
Yo, Ag, what you
All
rate
I'm
Ruby?
saying is, if Grand Wizard hit her in the DMs, she'll probably thought up.
Nah, but she said she changed her life, so why can't we believe her?
Bro, if Grand hit her in the
Nah.
DM, she thought enough for
Bro,
Grand.
once
That's
a
all I'm
hoe,
saying.
always a hoe,
If Grand
bro.
Wizard hit her in the
Go back.
DM, she thought enough for Grand Wizard. That's all I'm saying.
Ag, what do you rate her?
What do I rate her?
What do you rate her? Yeah.
I think she's like a 8.5, 9. I think she's really
No.
attractive.
Holy shit.
No, now, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. You could be a 10 and still be a hoe. Now, her behavior, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would probably have a problem with that. If I was trying to be her boyfriend, because I'm like, you're making me look like the nigga who, like, you know why niggas who wife hoes look like clowns? Because every time you walk outside with that girl, everybody looking at you like, yo, we fucked her for free. We fucked her after the party.
Would you have a problem
we
with
fucked.
that, or would you be her boyfriend?
I would have a problem, even if you like who you like, but I would have a problem with really actually being her man if everybody's looking at me like a clown.
Heard.
You get me?
Yeah.
Bro, this is all his fault though. Like, this is what you get for cuffing a whore.
Yo, play this. Play this. The mere fact that little TJ's laughing in the comments and shit like that, like, it would always be like a wound that would always like come back up. Cause I would be like, yo, you the reason why little TJ always gonna clown everything about you dealing with men. And now I'm the sucker nigga who basically ended up with you.
Yeah.
Nigga, handle that how he's supposed
I mean,
to.
I could almost deal with the past sometimes. It's just that thought of you going and doing that shit. Basically, this DDG situation. Never that you would have to go and ask, because that shit's just crazy. Like asking another
you look
dude.
like a simp when you do shit.
But
like, did you blaze my bitch?
But every rapper ain't gonna do like Cordae and catch him one like Cordae did. Every rapper can't do that.
All right, but what about Offset?
Yo, the reason why I'm trying to even look out for my nigga DDG is that he's gonna get into the world of real treachery. You see, like at least with nigga like Toosii, he might send a message or send out a tweet. Yo, Drake fucked all these niggas' wifeys. Facts. Fucked all. I'm finally glad that DJ Drama just came out and just admitted it. Drake been piping. Drake don't give two fucks. He been piping these niggas women out even when he cool with them. He don't care. That nigga's just a savage. In reality, what happens, and this is my only thing with, like, say, dealing with the girls in the industry. You see, when your girl is attracted to niggas in the same industry as you, it's like basically like her attracted to your circle of friends. Bro, she knows it's gonna get back around. Like, none of these chicks are gonna be attracted to niggas who ain't like I'm pretty sure DDG wouldn't care if I don't know, she fucked a tennis player. Who wouldn't care? But you gonna fuck a nigga who just got a fucking gold plaque while I'm trying to get my second one? Like, come on, man. You can't do that. Like, you're making me look like a clown.
Bro, 21 Savage said he can't be in the rap game knowing the nigga piped his bitch, bro.
But look,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Been knowing that, bro.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, that's one of like, I've kind of adopted that. The reason why I even got with Angelica in the first place, I felt I was bringing her into the game. Like, and any girl that's why, yo, y'all haven't heard about me with another girl since Angelica, because y'all, like, it's gonna be some unknown chick. I just learned my lesson that just don't publicize it. So it's gonna be a girl that nobody knows. You get me? But in reality, I don't like the fact that if I could deal with a chick who's in the industry, but here's the thing, I gotta swallow that pill, pause, of knowing that she fucked him, she sucked off him at the studio, she fucked him and him. Like, bro, it's too much for me.
You ever wonder why Drake? You ever wonder why Drake never claimed nobody?
Well, I think Drake never claimed nobody because he was too busy fucking other niggas' bitches.
Nah, I just think he's smart as shit, bro. He don't want no rap. No, he don't want no rap nigga claiming a bitch he's fucking, bro. Like, it's just perception, bro. To be honest,
I think Drake always been low key kind of embroiled in, like, you know, getting at other rappers, and because one of the reasons or one of the ways he used to get at them is by fucking their girls. The biggest target you could have on your back is by having a girl that niggas could try to fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
You get me? So I think that's why you always maintain that type of shit.
DDG still wins with Ruby though.
DDG.
What you say? Go ahead.
No, I say that because he new to the game, right?
Oh, salute to Southside Chief. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, DDG, he knew. So it's no difference than him doing what 21 did with Amber Rose. It's no difference than what anybody does to get with a girl. We're here talking about him for 20, 30 minutes. And like, so it's a W.
Yeah, but he's obviously bought. Like, if you gotta hit up another man, be like, yo, bro, just keep it real with me. What type of tipple is my girl on? Like,
that's come on, bro. You know.
But
Drake really don't got no room to speak, bro. That nigga baby mother
the same thing
is
with
a
21.
porn star, bro.
He eventually got mad at you for talking to Amber Rose. He probably initially just got with her for clout, and then it turned into a real relationship.
No. Wait. Here's the thing. He had to the reason he told me, he said, bro, he's like, I don't care what you really say about her, but when I'm with her, if you still saying about her, I'm pussy if I don't do nothing. You get me? And that's
right.
Drake BM is a porn star.
Yo, and that's what I was saying about these new like even Toosii and DDG. Like, Toosii was basically saying, I don't got no problem with him, but his girl's a smut. And I'm like, bro, you can't act like you don't got no problem with him, but then this is girl, because, bro, he got to go hard for his girlfriend. Like these niggas is trying to impress their girls nonstop. So, yeah, DDG's going to, like, even if he looks like a simp, if you call this girl a smut, he got to ride on it, you know?
Right. Niggas gonna die over some bitches, bro.
That's always been the case, though. Niggas that shot at each other over girls.
But like, can't
you said what?
Yo, Drake and Meek was over a girl.
That's true.
Facts.
Biggie and Pac could be arguably said was the low-key over Faith.
Can't people?
Yo, I'm telling you, pussy is the forbidden fruit, and it's always caused niggas to beef.
Joe going at Drake over a woman too?
Is that what?
Probably.
Yeah, that nigga was mad over Tahiri and shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's true.
Hold on. Yo, wasn't one of the biggest beef in history over a chick as well? Think about it. Big Draco or Young Draco and Migos. He started beefing with Yachty over India Love, and then the Migos jumped in over some pussy. And he had to pull a Draco out of the Bushimi bag. Like, bro, it's always over a girl, bro. Think about it. Niggas been down over girls since, like, I'm pretty sure if you go back to the Bible, even every big war you could name back to one girl.
King Von just died over a girl.
Wait, what?
What?
Bro, what?
The beef started over a girl, but it wasn't. Don't tell
me trying to say he
started over it, but it started over that.
It started over a girl, bro.
I mean, it's essentially.
I feel like it's more respect. It was a respect.
I mean, essentially, like, I try not to bring that point up, but kind of like, if you believe the thought that the reason why YoungBoy and like Von had like little sneak disses between each other was because Von did a song or was gonna do a song with YoungBoy's baby mama, and then YoungBoy basically was about to do some a song with, was it Queen Von?
He made a song with
Queen Von.
Yeah.
He made
At that point, shit got a little messy. If you want to say that's the reason why they fell out, which caused that incident, which obviously Quando Rondo, who's part of YoungBoy's clique, like, kind of stepped up on, shit, you right then. It looked like women is the cause of all these fucking problems.
But also, it's women and ego. That's like a deadly mix right there.
Yeah, I give you that on ego. Ego is ego equally, if not more.
Yeah,
but is it ego if a nigga's disrespecting you over the girdle? Because you got to defend yourself at that
point.
Wait,
who just said that?
Right here, moderate. CGX.
Moderate, listen. I've always heard this thought, and I'll throw out the question. I want like at least 3 or 5 people listen to answer to it, because people always say, right? Like, I'll ask a girl, be like, "Yo, you fighting over that bum ass nigga?" And you know what they always say? I'm not fighting over the nigga. I'm really fighting over the disrespect. And it's like, all right, cool, but the disrespect happened because of the nigga. But they're like, yo, listen, it ain't about the nigga once you bring it to disrespect. So at what point do y'all say a beef or a fight is over a female? And then at what point you say, like even Toosii and DDG, at what point you be like, yo, that's just ego or whatever between them?
No,
Well,
that's
if you
disrespect.
asking me, I'm gonna say
Yeah, I'm thinking
for
disrespect.
the King Von shit. I feel like niggas was sneak dissing, you feel me? So it wasn't really out there type shit. Like, so, I don't know, bro. It's different. Niggas is different.
It's disrespect. Like, niggas don't respect you.
Yeah, niggas. If niggas is sneak dissing you, they don't respect you as a person.
Yeah, they don't respect you. Like, for Toosii to say that, he does not respect DDG. It's just facts.
Bro,
He does not respect
DDG entered this nigga's inbox talking about a bitch, bro. It wasn't even
that
like
nigga don't
hello.
respect himself.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga said, yo, what's up with you and my girl?
He don't respect himself too.
He don't respect. That's
a female
That's
thing, bro.
energy, bro.
Yeah.
It's called insecurity, guys.
You gotta remember too, like Kanye and Drake technically beefing over a girl too.
Yeah, they beefing.
Kanye's beefing over a girl.
But we're not talking about Kanye and Drake.
Wait, hold on.
Kanye gave his life to
Drake
Christ.
is getting
man.
into Kanye's head when he talks about Kim, though. That's the difference.
Yo, there was a young woman who spoke. I want to get her opinion.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Ak. Thank you. I was just gonna share. Definitely, there's a lot that has to do with the whole respect, because I feel like the male ego just can be a little bit more fragile when it comes to that. So a lot of times you'll find the man just super fragile about his ego, and in return, just responding, but not really in regards to securing the woman. It's just more of, let me prove a point. That's just my opinion.
All right, so wait, so would you then say it's just about ego then, or would you say like the woman is a source then? Because I mean, if the woman, go ahead.
Definitely ego, because essentially the man always puts his ego first. It doesn't matter what the source may be. From experience and like just from seeing repeated behavior of the same thing over and over again, the man always wants to prove a point that he's the man, he's in charge, he's in control. There's no stepping his boundaries. So whether the woman is the source or not, there's always this conflict of, oh, you violated my ego, I'm gonna get back at you. Whether it's taking the woman, whether it's whatever.
I don't want to cut you off. I have a question.
Well, hold on. But before that, I do want to ask her though, or at least contribute, because I know a lot of women who enjoy watching
that shit.
Men basically kind of, it's almost a primitive show of who wins me, you know, and like that happens with a lot of different animals where like two males fight it out for who wins the right to be with that particular female. But I'm wondering, like, obviously you just give a neutral position, but do you think sometimes that helps contribute? Because honestly, even when I listen to the Drake and Meek stories from the behind the scenes stuff, it looks like for a certain point, I'm not saying the whole thing, Nicki enjoyed the fact that these two guys were kind of vying a little bit for her until it kind of got a little bit out of hand, and it's like, all right, bet I'm gonna just stick by my man. But she got a little bit of a rush to be like, nah, y'all should be going at each other, because I always heard the story that, again, I keep telling it from time to time, the Quentin story, they see the nigga and nothing happens, they go back to the car. Nicki looks at him and said, wait, y'all see y'all ops? Y'all see y'all op and nothing happened? You're pussy. And you know what happened? They said, fuck it, let's go back out, and they punch him in the face. So it's one of those things where I look at it and I'm wondering how much sometimes a woman does play a part into it, even though I agree with you on the ego thing for the most part.
Yo,
But you know it's a high percentage.
Yo, but put all this shit aside though, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
That's a fact. But you gotta also.
But why not, bro? People change. People grow.
I mean, depends on the woman too.
Yo, who said that? Who said that? So
I said that. Ghost.
Ghost said you can't change a hoe into a housewife. I want to ask. I want to ask everybody in here.
You can never change a hoe into a housewife.
I want to ask everybody in
bro.
here.
They grow, bro.
These are OnlyFans bitches, bro. These are different.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
You can save them, bro.
Yo, the reason why I'm gonna ask y'all to expound upon that, I want to hear multiple opinions on this, is that I used to believe that wholeheartedly. These days, I look at it and I don't know if that's the case anymore. Sometimes some of these hoes, they get tired of hoeing and they like, look at Kim K.
They gotta want to do it themselves.
Look at Kim K. Like, do y'all think Kim K? Do you think Kim K is an exception, or do you think
they want to? If they want to change their lifestyle, then they will.
That's up to them.
Exactly.
Kim K is a rare.
They realize.
You can't force the change. Change could have come by itself.
Even Kim K using that shit for so long, and then they finally smarten up.
Can I add something now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, listen. So, like, I'm not just saying with the specific beef. Like, Iman, was that your name?
Yeah, Iman.
What did you say?
What did I say about what exactly?
About people getting, like, men getting hurt.
Just mentioning how it's a male ego thing.
She said it was an ego.
All right, boom.
Doesn't she
play
play
it's a male? No. Let's break this down, right? So,
This nigga sound like Kevin Samuels.
Look. We have Drake, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have Drake, and let's say Iman, right? She went to high school with Rury, right? Rury was like her first man. No, stop. Rury was her first man.
Fucking loser.
Loves Rury, right? Guess what, Rury? Boom. Then she sees Drake come up. I'm saying hypothetical. I'm not saying she's a tree. Boom. Then she gets with Drake, right? And Drake and Rury start beefing over her. Who's she gonna go with? You think she's gonna go with Rury? It's always a high value, bro. No matter what. If you're a bum like Rury,
you're not
getting switch the whole subject, bro.
It depends on the woman.
No, you're the more emotional one. Would you go with Rury or Drake?
Was that a sexual fantasy?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, wait. Hold on.
I'm just saying.
Yo, I'm gonna give y'all a very real experience, and it caught me a second because I almost got sent off to have an issue with somebody, and I guess it's a middle ground between what both of y'all saying on ego, but I realized this woman in between us honestly was like, she was kind of enjoying it. So anyway, there was a girl I was fucking with, right? I learned all this in hindsight. She kind of had a nigga. She told her nigga she was coming like to where I'm at. Really, I flew her out. Like, it's a really long story. I flew the chick out for 3, so it was a long story. Anyway, I was rocking with her a little bit. Here's the thing. She had a man the whole time. Didn't know. She told her man, I found out this later. She told her man, yo, you know Akademiks, blah, 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 rich, blah, 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 blah. Like, telling all the shit that she probably see online. I'm going to go link with him like he has mad opportunities. I'm going to go, and this is what she told him verbatim. I'm going to go secure a better future for us because, you know, I'm going to be in a position where I could get opportunities and third. This is her man. Her dude is like, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's like, another nigga, but all right, cool. Go ahead. You know what I mean? And she's telling him, I ain't fucking him. Now, again, I found out all this in hindsight. I fucked her day one. Cool. Anyway, she kind of low-key cuts him off. So really, she kind of like, you know, like, she's like, oh, shit, I'm trying to rock out with you. One day, her phone was, like, fucking blowing up. And I'm like, yo, answer the call. When I get to find out, she never really cut dude off, so the dude was confused. But I watched her trying to manipulate the situation, hoping to get me to beef with the nigga. You get me? To basically kind of hide her hand in the whole situation. She was playing the dude, right? She playing the dude. She came over here fucking with me, right? She ain't telling the dude that she fucking me. She telling him that, yo, just hold up. I'm over here. I'm gonna get a better opportunity. I'm gonna get some money, and I'm gonna come back to you, and it's gonna be me and you against the world type shit, right? So now the dude, I remember the dude was on the phone with her, and I'm in the car. So I remember while the dude is talking to her and he's confused. He's just like, yo, you lying to me, like you told me this and third, like, yo, you with this nigga. And I remember he said something, again, he doesn't know I'm around. He said something that I deemed disrespectful. And I'm gonna be honest, that's where ego kicked in, because I took the phone from her and I started talking to him. But then it really dawned on me after a while, because this dude, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, she was all about dating like bums and killers. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga showed me about like 55 guns. I don't know where this nigga work at or live at. But anyway, it dawned on me at a certain point that, yo, you over here because you feel disrespected by him when he wasn't even talking to you. He's talking to a girl he thought he was with. You're getting at him, right? He getting at you, right? But really, the whole cause of this is the girl lying to both of y'all. You get me? She lied to me she basically said this nigga was like a stalker, that she didn't fuck with no more. And she told him that she's out here basically just working. She's not fucking nobody. Again, sometimes it's a mixed bag. It's not like ego sometimes will send you off, but then you have to realize when a lot of times somebody's manipulating the situation in the middle. In a situation with me, that chick was lying to both of us. And if we had been like, I bet, yo, blah, blah, and something bad had happened, right?
Right.
She would have just been like, them niggas killed each other over me. And in my opinion, in his opinion, we're both looking at it like, I'm looking at it like, nigga, why you disrespecting me talking to chick? This ain't got nothing to do with me. And then in his opinion, he's like, yo, damn, why you disrespecting my girl being around her a certain type of way? Like, she's only there to work. You get me? So again, it's one of those situations. And I'll let y'all chime in or continue our story.
So was this the whole story?
Yeah, pretty much the whole story, yeah.
Did she hit you up after that?
Yeah.
I feel like you got rich and shit.
You know, of course, yeah.
Okay, did not like just prove my point.
What's your point? Speak on it.
It doesn't matter who you are. You can be the most demon goon from New York, or you can be a simp rich person like Ruby. If you're not high value, you're not winning.
High value male.
Facts. God forbid. If that stupid brain, I'm not even gonna cuss, no TOS, person killed you, how would you get felt, bro? Or a female, and she would have gone with him, or she would have left him too, because he's a bum. But you were smart. You played your cards right, and she hit you up right, because you became high value. This is facts. The chat is tired. We're tired. This thoughtery has to end 2021. Bro, it's the new decade. That's
never gonna end.
I'm out.
We're tired. Wait. What are y'all tired of? What y'all tired of?
It's the prime of it right now.
It's time to find a nice business executive CEO, AK. No more Trishas.
Nah, I keep fucking the Trishas, bro. You too.
Facts.
You gotta keep running back.
You finna catch herpes like you young boy.
A female CEO.
And what's wrong with herpes?
What the fuck do you
What's wrong with it?
Whoa, get this nigga out of here, man.
Wait.
But
Go ahead.
Doesn't it work both ways too, though? Like, doesn't a man want a high-valued woman?
I don't want to interrupt. I do not want to interrupt. I have to jump in.
How many high-value women is out there, bro?
No.
Plenty.
All right, chat. Let me speak for you.
Nah, you live in a nigga's world right now.
Chat. I'm like the little dirt.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Whoa.
Hey, chill, bro.
Hey, hold on. Let's be civil. Go ahead.
All right, listen. I work at McDonald's. I don't, because I'm a boss. But let's say I did, right? And who's Meg Thee Stallion walked in. You think Meg Thee Stallion will look my way? You're like, look at this bum working at McDonald's. But if Drake walked into a McDonald's and seen a baddie, you're like, come here, bro.
Don't take her back to the crib.
This is facts. This is facts. I'm the Lil Durk of the chat. I'm the voice. I'm out.
What the
Hey, listen. About the whole DDG and Rubi Rose thing is funny to think about it, because listen, if you ever read the book 48 Laws of Power,
yeah,
it says I'd rather be feared than loved. And when they talk about that, if someone fears you, they're gonna think twice about doing some shit to you. But Rubi Rose, she doesn't give a fuck because she know DDG's always gonna be chasing her.
Hold on. I'm glad you brought that up. By the way, that's Booty Slayer talking, right? Pause.
Yeah. Yeah. Pause.
Yo, hold on.
Booty Slayer?
Wait. Does the 48 Laws of Power, because there's many like self-help books like that. I salute to Robin Green. Do you think that law you just quoted is true in a relationship? Should your girlfriend or whoever you're with fear you?
Yeah, they have to.
Your girl should be fear that you will lose.
Everything is warfare, man.
I'm saying that she doesn't fear that DDG is gonna beat her or anything. It's the fear of him moving on to another female and bossing her up and like getting married.
I think you just mentioned Booty Slayer. I think all right, pause on the name. Yo, I think okay, you hit the nail on the head on that point. You're right. If a girl doesn't think you will leave, you will be treated a certain type of way that will be not in the same vein or respect as if she thinks you might dip. It's one of those things that say, yo, your girl treats you better the more options she think you got. When she think you a player, she treats you better. When she think you a lame ass nigga who only could get her, she treats you like a bitch.
Definitely.
Facts. Look at Rury. Why do you think his girl left him? Bro, he's wearing sweatpants. Listen, bro. I was watching YouTube. I'm like, what's Rihanna coming out of the show? This is before you stream. I'm watching Rihanna. All these celebrities come out, and I see Rury with his sweatpants. I'm like, what the fuck? Of course his girl's cheating. Look at him. He can't even line up his beard.
Yo, stop playing.
Rury dressed like a transgender girl.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo, you heard about Cam Cohart?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, Rury's down bad, man. Rury's down bad, man.
God bless him, though.
Hey, yo, you heard about Cam Cohart?
The only thing I can
the
give
dude
Rury,
that the baby beat up at the mall?
Yeah, no, I heard about it. We were talking to say. Only thing I give Rury is that.
Oh yeah, bro. I was with him the other day, bro. I still can't believe it.
Bro, someone make a GoFundMe for Rury real quick.
Nah. I feel bad for Rury. Matter of fact, I did have a few things to address with Rury. Somebody sent me some shit. Your Grand Wizard, send me that shit again. Send me that shit. I think Grand Wizard has said he had.
Oh yeah, he was talking on Reddit.
Yeah, just send me the screenshot. Rury, listen, by the way, I told your side chick, and I know the whole story. Your side chick hit you the morning of after, I violated y'all. Like, I forgot what she told you. She said that she wasn't gonna, no, her friend took, I don't want to get too much into it, brother. Don't have me say names on this shit, brother. Okay?
Sure.
You and your side chick was pillow talking, brother. It's fine, okay? Just don't sit here and call me a lie. Because when niggas call me a lie, I go the extra mile to prove I ain't lying. I like telling the truth. Okay? And another thing, talking about you got equity on a particular... If you had equity, you wouldn't act like an employee. An employee doesn't show up to work and pout and goes on strike. If I own some shit, I tough it out. Or maybe we're different bosses. Because I'm a boss. And I could feel some type of way about what I own all day long. I better show up to work. I can't sit at home. I can't just pout. I can't just say, I'll be back. Okay? So when you trying to convince a motherfucker that you got this and that, you're arguing about what you're getting paid, nigga. And you're getting told by another man who really owns the shit to not show up. That's all I'm trying to tell you. So you could try to say whatever on the Reddit all you want. Brother, your side chick is telling me this. Industry, I'm telling you, again, and some conversations, like even, I'm going to just keep off of this. It doesn't even matter if it was true or not, but still, like, I only speak facts, always. Nigga, industry niggas that don't really fuck with Joe. They ain't hate Joe, but they don't really fuck with Joe. They telling me the same shit. It's either the biggest coincidence or, nigga, you just a straight up rat.
Oh.
You talking about your man that gave you a job, nigga. You were homeless. I remember, nigga, you were looking bummy, nigga, when I saw you at Joe's crib. You were looking bummy, nigga.
Homeless?
I don't even think you were qualified to clean his pool at that point. Nigga gave you a job.
All right,
now
you
manage some emotional oranges and some shit like that. You feeling yourself. But it's all good. Anyways, all I'm saying is that if you really own your shit, you wouldn't have to be looking towards lawyers to define it. If you really owned your shit, you wouldn't have to be going on strike. If you really own your shit, a nigga can tell you to not to show up to your own shit. Because nobody could tell Act that. So think about what you're saying when you claim you own shit. Maybe you thought you owned some shit. But when your boss told you don't show up, you couldn't show up. And when your boss told you wasn't getting paid, you didn't get paid.
Worst part is
if you were owner, nigga, if you were owner, let me tell you what an owner is. I own my show that's on Complex. They gotta submit the books to me. I'll go over the shit line by line. I comb through it. If I want to order them, I order them. You ain't know what the fuck Joe is making, nigga. You ain't know what deals he was getting offered. You ain't know the negotiations he was in. How the fuck you own some shit, boy? We talking about the real shit here. I've been giving you game since day one. How you own some shit, you don't know negotiations, you don't know the books, you don't know nothing. You basically get put on strike. You get put on timeout, you in the corner.
He on the
with
worker
a fucking tinfoil hat on. You looking stupid, little nigga. You all over the place, like bird shit. We seen you in LA. You in Mealy Mall looking homeless. That nigga just Jay-Z pre-cum that somehow grew legs. You just look lost.
Bro, he's probably serving the water in there. Let's keep it open.
No, he don't, because I've been a Delilah. They dress better than him.
Ruby, you're down.
Dog, I'm in LA right
dressed
now.
like he working
Showing
at
up to
Guns,
Delilah like that is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've shown it worse. The first time I showed up to Delilah, I showed up to Delilah the first time I went to Complex Con, and that's when I met Tekashi's, the person who signed Tekashi. That's how I met Tekashi, to be told.
Elliot,
yeah. He told me to show up to Delilah. Nigga, I showed up. That's when, mad people had beef with me, so I flew out mad niggas. Nigga, we showed up to Delilah with 10 niggas in chat nigga hoodies. Facts. Was it 1 or 2 Suburbans out front? When I went in there, I seen everybody in suit and ties. I was like, what the fuck is this? I saw Steve Stout. I saw all type of, that's why I didn't know it was Delilah until somebody told me later. I always called it the Illuminati. If you ever heard me talk about that time, I called it the Illuminati party because I couldn't believe it. Didn't make sense to me. Everybody who had some power in the music industry was all in the same room.
That's where all them niggas meet up.
Even the niggas who are competing, the niggas who hate each other, all in the same room. Apparently, Ibra was in that room too. That's right before he went to Beats One. That's where power plays are made. I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing I'm just not good at. I'm not good at playing the game like that. But honestly, that's how a lot of people get shit done. I've just only gotten shit done with people supporting me, but still, I just wanted to shit on Rury one more time because Rury, don't ever you question my damn facts. And another thing, you fucking bum. Since you clarifying everything, you fucking dweeb. Why don't you clarify about when you pulled up with that fucking Kia with that other bum that was in the whip and dropped off the letter in my mailbox? You can't speak about it because that's why your pussy ass can't talk about me no more.
Oh my God.
That's exactly why you can't talk about me no more, nigga. Because you got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. When you do shit like that, nigga, you better be ready to bring it all the way. When you did that shit, nigga, that's not a threat. You should have sent a hit. Facts. But you pussy. So when you did that shit on some little boy shit and everybody around you looked at you like the goofy you are and said, what the fuck is you doing, nigga? Fuck is you going to a nigga's crib and dropping off Hallmark cards? The same way, nigga, I could have played with you. I could have played with your wifey like that, but I don't do that. Because I'm not gonna do it and then just come on stream and just laugh about it. You think I don't know where all y'all niggas mamas live at, where y'all live at? Like I do all that shit too. But I ain't about to be doing all that shit because I ain't in that type of life. Your little albino ass thought you was that type of nigga, thought you was gonna scam me. Realize that, nigga, if anything, I'm out here calling you pussy till you do something, and you know you're not ready to do nothing. That's it. So you're gonna sit there, you can't say nothing about me no more. Everybody around you told you fucked up. And I'm gonna keep clowning you, dumbass nigga.
And yo, make this thing one clear. Like, you're not dissing anyone that's homeless. Nothing like that. Because I puts us on grinding. Like, he encourages us.
Oh, hell no.
Nah. If you're gonna clip a part of him saying homeless, don't do that. You're a grown man like Ruby. People's crib.
Yo, listen.
At their mailbox, you think I'm gonna give you flowers? Ruby, bro, you're banned from Canada.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, first of all, my goal is to, especially like I seen like even the invest in shit. Like I want everybody in my audience to cloud up and get all the money you can. That bum, this is a special case of, and by the way, I'm gonna tell you why he's special in a really bum ass nigga way. Because those dudes used to fool the people. And I seen him hop on Twitter and he's still talking like he think he's Jay-Z. I'm from the cloth. Nigga, you're fucking homeless, you dumbass nigga. Like nigga still be talking in like hyperboles, like hieroglyphics, yo. I'm from the cloth. Niggas, nobody give a fuck about that, nigga. I remember I kept telling everybody, this is why, like, yo, for everybody who I see popping up on Twitter and popping up on Instagram, making blogs or making whatever, trying to make their own self successful. They're not trying to suck another nigga's dick. They're not trying to get on by handouts. They trying to do it themselves. I salute y'all. Even if like y'all looked at a blueprint out there, I salute y'all. Because it's niggas like that used to clown niggas like us overall. You know why? Because their bread was buttered on both sides. They were getting passed down favors and all type of opportunities that they didn't deserve. Why I still go so hard? Them niggas used to look at my platforms and just try to say that shit ain't nothing. I remember I was on Clubhouse. You know what these dumbass niggas told me? Yo, you could do all of this shit. You could be as influential. You could have whatever, but you won't. But you won't ever be in a meeting with Jay-Z. The fuck I care about that shit, nigga. But to these old ass bum ass niggas, they care about it. They'd rather sit down with Jay-Z for fucking to eat calamari more than getting $100,000. Jay-Z not giving them no job. These niggas is dick suckers. They just hoping to be in a niggas' good graces. It's different when you work for everything you own. Because dinner with nobody never helped me with shit. Only hard work. Getting up at 6 a.m. every day. Consistently grinding. Persistence. Figuring out a way. Getting knocked down. Getting back up. That's the only thing that's ever helped me. That's the only thing that's going to help any y'all in here. I'm telling you, everybody who's in here who got to go. That's the only way. Jay-Z ain't going to help you niggas. None of these niggas going to help you. Drake ain't going to help. None of these niggas going to help you. They only gonna come around when you lit. I told y'all the stories. All these niggas fronted on me. When I was lit, everybody want to go to dinner. Everybody want me to come to LA. Everybody want to meet it. So who you gonna listen to? The daily dick sucker Rury? Or a nigga who basically was hated and niggas still had to tip their hat? Who you gonna listen to? That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. The guards has changed.
Yo, act on some real shit, bro. Like seeing your fucking grind, bro, and these niggas hating on you just to see how the roles switched on some real shit is like inspiring. Like these niggas really used to come on their show and hate on you like every day, bro. Every podcast, man. I was like a fucking it's crazy, bro. You in a position where you own your shit. You got multiple.
I remember that.
The revenues where you make your money, bro. And these niggas is really, they can't even go on the platform that made them their most income.
All of them niggas unemployed and shit.
I'm gonna tell you a conversation, and I was having this conversation with someone recently, and they were talking about I guess it was a little cross sectional into the conversation I was having about the Drake and Lil Baby thing, and I brought up a conversation I had with Drake, and Drake gave me some props. Drake said, "Yo, I forgot what, maybe it was Everyday Struggle or some shit, or I don't know if it was Instagram or maybe a video, but he gave me the compliment. He said, yo, this is why we need new media like you." And I'm going to explain what he meant. So much of the media that still exists is so influential by last generation. I remember like a couple of years ago when I would even put Jay-Z and Drake in the same conversation. Be like blasphemous. People like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, yo, are you an idiot? Now, I think now it's more commonplace. People like will take that comparison, and even if they disagree, they'll understand it. But people before could never understand comparing Drake to Jay-Z. Now, the reason why is media. The majority of people who have a lot of power in media, they either grew up on Jay-Z or Jay-Z helped them get in the position they were in. And yes, Diddy as well. So those people that you could never criticize. And with that, you get a whole generation of people who basically are resistant to anybody who challenges that. That's one of the things, as I said, I love Drake, but the reason why I had that conversation about Lil Baby is that I never want to be that nigga who's fighting the new nigga. Like, fighting him like, no, you'll never get on, you'll never be the guy. I want to hold on to the shit that I love, like, because that's what used to happen to me. People who wanted to hold on to whatever mystique they had about whatever artist, they would fight me even introducing thoughts that somebody else could be in that conversation. And once you learn that, I've realized that I don't want to live and die with a generation, because all of them other media niggas lived and died with a generation. When Jay-Z became irrelevant, and when I mean irrelevant, not the hot artist at the time to speak about, they became irrelevant. They weren't able to adapt. I don't want to be that person. I want to be that person that even if personally I don't all the way agree with you, I could understand. And that's really what it is. But anyway, this ain't a praise act thing. We got to get on to the next topic, or let's circle back to this because I think we still have. Am I saying her name right? Iman. She had a point right here.
Let's talk some real hip hop shit though, bro. Like that Rubi Rose shit played out. We all know shit trees, bro. Ain't nothing to be talking.
All right, what y'all want to talk about?
Yeah, my name is Iman.
All right, Iman, what's up?
Wait, yo. Let me ask you a question real quick, bro. Hold on. Yo, what you feel about the Young Thug slime language too, bro?
Oh, I love that. That tape is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's the.
Did it flop though? Cause that shit only sold like 100 and some.
What, bro? It's a
Bro,
compilation tape.
It's a lot of big names on there, bro. That shit.
Yo, I get you, but it's still a compilation tape. Like if you think about the Quality Control 2, that shit sold like 60 or something like that, or 50.
When is Gunna dropping?
Bro, Drake was on that shit, bro. That shit only sold like.
No, when is Drake dropping? Holy, where's the Drake update?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've backed off really asking Drake for any updates. Like,
oh, damn, you feels like you're bugging him.
No. I think I said this before. I think there's so much pressure, and I think he knows it. There's so much pressure for him going to this album, because I personally feel, with all these conversations going around, niggas want to say Drake fell off. So they want this shit to be, if it's aight, they're going to call it trash. If it's good, they're going to call it mid. If it's anything but classic, it won't be good. You get me? And I, like, this is just me thinking, I think he knows how important this is, that he's done the album and he's still making more shit, if you ask me. Because I talked to him before and he said, I'm pushing the shit back. Remember the January 1st shit? He said I was pushing it back because he said my leg, and he said I wanted to shoot some videos that I couldn't get to shoot, so I'm gonna just push it back. I don't think, like, I ain't gonna lie, I seen that nigga doing the ski challenge. That nigga was doing jumping jacks. That nigga look good. Okay, pause. That nigga look like he's chilling. I think he's trying to make sure it's the perfect thing. And you never know. I don't know if he second guessed himself, but like I think he's gonna try to do a rollout. Like, y'all remember when God's Plan came out? Like, truth be told, I really think Drake leaked all them songs. I ain't gonna lie to you. But like, wasn't that perfect? Like, basically, the people already told you that shit is a smash before you even drop it.
Bro, Drake waiting on that Meek Mill stimulus package, bro. Facts.
Just stop.
That's a fact. That's a
Yo,
Hey,
Ack,
when's Kevin
Ack, I
Gates
was gonna ask
dropping?
you-
We only care about Kevin Gates here.
What?
What?
Ack, you got.
No, I was gonna ask though, like, okay, Gunna is just supposedly said that Solid was gonna be on Certified Lover Boy, and then he got lucky and got the track for Sign Language too. So it was like, after listening to it, I'm like, damn, like, I didn't really even like Solid to be like on Drake's Certified Lover
Nah,
Boy
he
like
was
that.
floating, bro.
Solid was that good.
Bro, Gunna's the fucking goat. Two shit.
No,
flop.
but
Are you
it's
dumb?
just not like Certified Lover
Y'all are
Boy.
tripping. That's a hit right there.
Wait,
Yo,
y'all didn't like
yo,
Solid?
yo,
Sounds
yo,
good,
yo.
but I don't know about that. It's a hit.
Yo, I think Drake is waiting for Travis Scott to drop.
Why?
Travis
Why do you
is
think that? Why do you think that?
I would.
I
What?
think Travis Scott is getting bigger. He had the McDonald's collab. He got the
That don't mean
Fortnite
nothing,
collab.
The fuck.
Those
And
are two different artists.
I think they waiting on each other.
Drake
Drake's
don't wait
waiting
on
on
no
Lil
man.
Mosey.
To that point,
Drake's
though.
waiting.
To that
Drake don't
point,
wait on no man.
yo, to that point, when I spoke to Drake last year, Drake said, "Act, I want to go last this time around." He said, "I always go first. I want to go last." I didn't think he was talking about Travis.
Talking about
He
Kendrick.
didn't tell me who, but I think he kind of gauged that maybe Kendrick, Cole, and them were gonna drop. But who knows? Maybe Travis was in it. I just don't know why you would think he needs to watch Travis's date for his own.
Travis got the little kids. Like
Travis-
little kids don't
Travis-
listen to Drake no more. Travis got the little kids now.
I'm gonna
Well,
say
fact,
it since
Travis
everybody's
fucked
scared
up
to say
Drake.
it.
Wait, hold on. Let's not go past that too quick. I think Travis got the kids more than Drake at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, like
yes.
little kids don't listen to Drake no more. Like he's
Bro,
old,
niggas
bro.
is fiending for Travis Scott sneakers, bro.
What is?
Off rip.
Are we talking about music or just in general?
Music.
In general.
In general, Travis is
In
top
general.
10 with
Kylie Jenner things,
GTA.
bro.
In general, Travis got the more
Bro,
pullover kids than
Travis
Drake.
got a bunch of hype beast kids behind him. Like
He got
Drake
that's
got
what you
the
That's
want
what you
nowadays.
said.
You
That's
want
what
the
you
Drake got
said.
the women
Twitter
behind.
crowd nowadays.
Travis
Bro,
fucking stuck when it comes to music, bro. We all know.
Who
that.
just
But
how
with the
women
album,
don't bump
with
Drake,
the
his
album,
kids ain't
that
bumping
new
Drake.
Travis on. Like nobody's bumping that shit in the whip.
It
KD
don't
said
even
the
rate.
old
If it's
heads
the
is bumping
album,
Drake,
people
man.
will.
AKA us, the older. You in your mid-20s? Yeah, we care about Drake. If you 14,
Is that Hood Magic?
you're not waiting on Certified Lover
Yeah,
Boy.
you're not really waiting on Drake like that.
What
Bro.
happens with Drake is the women
So y'all
start
telling
singing
me
the
niggas
songs.
is waiting, like kids is waiting on Travis to drop instead of Drake?
Yes, bro. He had a Fortnite collab, bro. Like,
Out of here.
Drake
come on,
came out
bro.
in 08, bro.
That
08,
nigga sell out.
07.
Drake is almost
Drop
40.
that,
Travis is like 20 something.
Nah, don't say Drake's almost for Drake
that
34, bro.
fucking Jordan 1.
Nigga is old as my dad.
Them niggas not waiting for music from that.
Stop it.
It's sound over lyrics now.
Drake
man. Like,
generation
Travis
is
has
older.
the sound. That's
All
what
right,
it is.
is there anything Drake could do to get the kids back, quote unquote? Because some people think that Tootsie Slide was an attempt. It's kind of TikTok-ish.
I don't
It's your
think
natural
Drake can
life
really
cycle.
get the kids
That's how
back.
it
Like,
goes.
Drake
He took it
doesn't
from
really
Wayne.
have that
He
pull
took
no
it from
more.
I think he got to link up with Aiden Ross.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yo,
link up with Aiden Ross and link up in real life because Aiden Ross, he has a hella kids watching him.
You think Drake needs to
Where
link
Drake
up
got to
with
get out
Aiden?
more for a fact.
yo,
Drake
Like,
gotta-
yeah, he gotta tap in. He gotta tap in with Minecraft, Fortnite, and shit.
Yeah, he got to
What
tap
you-
in
what
with
you
like
mean by
the
kids,
You're
Ida?
prolonging the
Like, what age group you talking about?
Let it go. It's okay. You gotta
That shit
grow
look
up.
Fam, let it go. You forcing it.
You can't force the 14-year-olds to
Yeah, you
rock
can't
with
force
you.
that
Yeah,
shit.
you forcing it.
yo, act.
The actor's a problem, bro.
Check DM, bro.
Yo,
Yo. Grand Wizard said, all right, everything y'all saying is cool, but Drake is the #1 most streamed artist of 2021.
With no album out. Facts.
Yeah, but
With over 2 million
Drake
streams.
also has a bigger fan base, bro. Like Drake could get a lot of the older niggas to fuck with his shit, bro.
Behind him, bro.
Yeah, Drake has different countries and shit, bro. That's different.
All right, so for everybody who's saying that, like, yo, all right, cool, Drake is getting older, blah, blah, blah. How could Drake change this? Or could he not?
He can, bro.
It's natural.
He
It's not.
can.
Wayne fell off.
It's a natural
Jay-Z
phase,
fell
bro.
off.
That
Everybody
nigga's
go
having a
through it.
natural phase out of the game, bro. Like
Yeah,
certain
bro.
niggas, bro. Like the older you get in the game, it's harder to keep that grip on the younger
Nah,
crowd, bro.
but we've never seen a run like this before, though. You can't
That's a
say that
fact,
because
but
he's seen a run like this.
we never seen a run like this, but the nigga's losing his run, bro.
He's still on top, though. Who's
I
above
think
him
this
besides
album is
Lil
gonna set up
Baby
the
is the
next
only
2
person
years.
I put in the conversation. That's the only
If Drake kills this album, I think he sets it up for the next 2 years as long as he does enough features. He's good for the next 2 years. Which, by the way, I give Drake a run from 2010 to 2021. That's his run.
This nigga
I'm not
drops
making
a
that.
classic, niggas are saying
That's a
he's
fact.
That's what niggas are gonna say. If he doesn't drop a classic this time, niggas are gonna be like, "Oh,
But
He's competing with himself.
That's the reason why he's
himself in his
waiting to
prime.
drop a classic, I believe, during the summer.
It needs to be a classic.
Facts. That's why the stakes are so high right now.
and it won't be. It's okay. It's natural. Just like Wayne, you feel me? Music
It will
slowly
be.
got worse. Drake, it's not gonna be as good as it was in his prime. That's
Yo,
life.
he's never
I
disappointed
feel
though.
like Wayne fell
Like
off
I
for a
said,
different reason,
this
bro.
run is unprecedented.
Wayne fell off because he went to jail, bro. If we gonna keep it a thing.
All right, hold on. Wait. All right, so let me ask all y'all. So Drake dropped a little 3-pack. It debuted number 1, number 2, number 3. Like, so clearly the numbers are always gonna still be there. What when y'all are giving these criticisms, what are y'all looking at? Like, tell me what y'all looking at, because it's not numbers. What y'all looking at to be like, yo, it might be that time that Drake gotta just bow out. Like, what are y'all looking at?
The culture,
Because no one's listening to no more. Like,
They
they're
don't
not
want
listening
kids
to
don't
the
want to be
3-pack.
Drake.
You can't say no one is listening to him and look at his numbers.
They're
That makes
listening
no
to
sense.
Nah,
Kanye,
niggas
they're
is
listening to his older music.
It's
Bro,
just
listen
not
to
as
his
much.
music, not his newer music.
It's about the culture, bro. Because like the nigga's a fucking mega star, like a Elvis, Madonna. Like the
Yeah,
niggas.
he's a pop star pretty much. You can't
Michael
compare
Jackson.
him to.
It's about like young black culture right now. Like young black culture isn't really like it's Baby over Drake right now. Young niggas are fucking with Baby over Drake.
All right, I hear that, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I feel like my turn was almost. It's pretty much a classic, but I feel like he has to almost do that again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
My thing is,
I
you
think his
can't
first
knock
project was cool, and then he dropped a bunch of. Remember, Baby lost steam for a little bit. Remember, he had dropped when he first came out, lit, and then he dropped the tape with Gunna, and people thought he was dropping too quickly. Then he chilled, and then he came back mostly without Gunna and just violated, just started going crazy. So I'm wondering if like he's on the same timing that I think Roddy Ricch think he's on. I think Roddy think if he drops a classic next go around, like he's out of here again.
To be real,
Probably
niggas
will.
are already getting tired of Baby because they're like the nigga has the same flow and
Yeah, he's not as versatile.
facts.
not
And
as
are we
versatile.
gonna be
Like the
listening to
reason why
that
we
in a
can't
couple
say
years?
Drake is not gonna fall off is Drake is too versatile. Cause
Yeah.
he
It's a
might fall off
fact.
with hip hop, but he might turn pop.
Nigga, Drake can go to dancehall.
Yeah, he always gonna sell, but that's
My
not
thing
the point.
is, you can't
Baby-
knock him for
Oh.
transcending rap just because he is the greatest rapper and transcended everything. You can't knock him for that. He still is the top rapper for this
Bruh.
long. We haven't
Yeah,
seen
but
him
people
fall
hate on
Y'all heard
greatness.
his,
That's
y'all
normal.
heard his EP with Popcorn. That shit fire.
The niggas like LeBron, like every season, like niggas are like, oh, he's old, he's not about to do shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
In fucking championship and damn near is the MVP. Niggas are just waiting. Oh, this nigga falling off.
But there will be a time.
Yeah,
But
it ain't right now.
He just
It ain't
needs,
right now.
he just needs
Drake
Summer's
can't
coming.
fall
three
off.
good
right now, though.
songs on the album to keep him afloat.
Yeah, when
Drake
summer,
cannot
he's
fall
gonna
off.
drop a banger for
About
summer,
three bangers,
guaranteed.
like 3 bangers.
Honestly,
He
it's
good.
all dependent
Yo,
on
let's
his
just let's talk about a better topic.
All right,
Can
hold
you give
on.
us an
Wait, hold
update
on.
on
Yeah,
top 5?
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna do a little like a speed run, right? I'm gonna just name artists. Y'all tell me fell off or nah, or like if they could come back or not, right?
Yeah.
Blueface.
Fell off.
What do you mean by
Wait,
you
no,
mean
no,
just
no. That
music?
song he had with DDG was fire though. That song
you
with
mean just
DDG was
music?
fire though.
Hold on.
It's not
Yeah,
even his
I only
song.
want to hear fell off or no. That's it.
Fell off.
He can come back. He can come back.
Improved.
Yeah,
Better.
fell off.
All right, Lil
Just
Pump.
maybe.
Lil Pump.
Fell off.
Fell off.
Lil Pump fell off.
He
That
jumped off,
nigga's
actually.
dead, bro.
All right, Young
nigga's
Thug.
dead.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Young Thug.
Goated.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
Goated.
goated.
Fell off.
He's
Goated.
a goat.
Goated.
He's a goat.
I love you.
Okay. 6ix9ine.
Hottest. Forever the hottest. Don't say that. No, don't say that.
That nigga died,
He's a
bro.
living legend.
Fell off.
He changed the game, bro. He's a game, bro.
Fell
He's a
off.
living legend.
I think
nigga
6ix9ine even
rap.
thinks he fell off.
Can I emphasize on this?
6ix9ine didn't fall off. He's rich, bro. How can he
No,
fall
it
off?
doesn't-
When they
no,
blackballed
no,
him?
Fuck that nigga,
Chill,
bro.
chill,
I
chill.
hope he
One
died.
mic,
Blackballing
One
isn't
mic.
falling off.
One
One
mic.
mic.
He's a goat.
My thing with 6ix9ine is his music isn't up to par as the album from before. That's my only beef with it.
AKA fell off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said he fell off.
You know Don Cannon, right?
Yeah.
Who?
So I talked to Don. Like Don knows me. He said the next album, like people can say he fell off, but like you gotta look at like a lot of rappers were like affected by the pandemic, bro. And like the playlist and shit, like I'm not like I'm a 6ix9ine fan, but I'm not gonna just like meet right. Like of course, like the sales, like it says something else, but like you gotta give him another shot, bro. Cause like don't forget Google trolls, all that shit. Like he was charting, bro. It's not like he fell off. He's not on like no young band shit, bro. Or like Wi-Fi. Like,
No, he
I'm
definitely fell off.
His music lately hasn't been hot as.
Not for sure.
Nobody.
But he's
Hold
black.
on. Rich the Kid. Rich the Kid.
Fell off.
Fell
off.
Oh my God! Why did
Get him out of here?
Yo, chat. Why did
Drake?
Oh my God! Why did this nigga? Julio Fulio put me up on his Instagram page, man? What the hell?
Cause he a Florida.
That nigga want some clout, bro.
He a Florida nigga. Egg.
Throw it up.
Oh my God!
Nah, y'all niggas that don't know Fulio, bro, he a real cool nigga, bro. Like,
He want attention.
I can't believe it, bro.
That's another thing I'm tight at.
Here comes a new beef.
On his birthday? Nah, man. I didn't want to laugh on his birthday.
It hit better that day.
I'm also mad that Julio didn't even try to really rhyme the song too much. He just say like he look like he's just saying facts. Like he don't.
That's what make the song good, bro.
For real. That's what made the song even better.
Yeah.
Which one is Julio? Which one is?
It was trending too on number one on YouTube.
Boy.
The one with the Fantasia.
Yo, hold on.
Yeah, that's the fire one. That one is fire.
Yo, can I ask you a question? Like with their beef right now, would it be smart if any of them are even in the city of Jacksonville? Like if I'm beefing with a nigga like this, nigga, I'm on a different part of the globe. You can't even find me, nigga. Like somebody wants to kill this guy.
Is Youngie and Ace still even in Florida like that though?
No, they got niggas to crash out for him.
Died, bro. You can't run away from that. You really gotta push up on that, bro.
Yeah, you got for real.
Day one homie, nigga killed your day one homie.
Oh yeah. I forgot they're not just rapping. They actually like that's some real shit.
This is real life, man.
Yeah, you're looking crazy if you're running out of your hood because of them. That's wild.
Keep playing the game, please.
Let me see.
Wait, do you think this is gonna mess with their career?
Sosa got banned from the rap, bro. He been got banned. He can't even go
Gunna
back.
fell off or not?
Can't even talk about it.
Who?
Sosa go back if he wants to, bro.
He can't go back, nigga. He's banned.
Nigga, Sosa can go back, bro.
If he
He can't go back. He out first. Gunna is still on. He's still back.
What about what's this nigga right here? NLE Chopper.
Fell off.
Fell off.
But
He's
hold
in a good
on.
space.
Is that fair?
Because his IG, they deleted his IG.
Yeah, he can't even be on IG, right? Or some shit like that.
I don't want to see him meditate.
Hey, bro,
Is
you know what's
music
funny?
hot or not?
Chief Keef.
Help
Foley.
us.
No.
If the nigga banned off social media, bro, he could really be hot, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, go ahead and ask what you wanted to talk about, bro. Y'all niggas Jamaicans, talk that shit out, bro.
Oh, yo, bro. Yo, low key, bro. You're inspirational, bro. Like, I'm Jamaican too and shit. I came up when I was 15, bro. I'm about to graduate high school and shit.
Hey, congrats, man.
And I'm thinking, yeah, bro. I was thinking like I should go to college, but if I want to go, I wouldn't be comfortable and shit. So I'm gonna go to CumC, try to get a scholarship over there, and try and go in for a master's, bro. Cause like I've been thinking if I'm going to go in, I might as well go for a master's, cause bachelor's don't mean shit now.
Yeah.
And I just want to ask, like, is the biomath degree you got, is it hard? Cause I always fuck with sciences and shit, but the math, like, math always beat my ass.
Man, this shit was hard. Like, I'm a double major actually, so I got a degree also. So I graduated with 2 degrees. Biomath, even though that's 2 degrees, it's called one, and it's just a science degree, right? It's a mathematical science degree. So really, the math and the science part award you. But I also have a sociology degree. It's the easiest thing in life. Like, I didn't even show up to class. It was just A's, all A's. Like, certain things are just mad easy. One thing I'd say about college for anybody who's considering it, right? You know, and by the way, this is one of the things where, like, I'll be watching, like, if y'all watch, and not to, like, because I don't want to dick around nobody, pause. If you watch Kevin Samuels talking to, like, them chicks on OnlyFans, this is one of the things I hear from women recently who have OnlyFans. They be like, yo, niggas are mad because they can't just cash out like how they could cash out on their bodies. And you're right, like, dudes at your age, you probably got to think about, should I go to college? Should I go fucking get a kilo of coke and break it down? Should I go PPP scam? Should I go, you know what I mean, link with Rury and just, you know what I mean, like start panhandling under the fucking bridge? Like, there's a lot of things to think about. Honestly, college, if I had to go back, and I did go to college, right? I graduated with over, it was like 120 or 30,000 dollars in debt. I never used my degree, but I'm gonna always be honest. College helped me find myself. I was in a very interesting place of trying to figure out how America works, and that's one of the things that school would never teach you. Like, you have to become a man to really realize that, like, yo, and maybe some of y'all learned way before me. Mommy and daddy ain't really gonna help you, so like you got to get it on your own, and you got to have that work ethic. I learned all that through college. That degree didn't help me for anything, and I do think fundamentally that's wrong with college. College don't teach you how to literally make a living, which is the most important thing. I know people, like all my brother's friends, they're like, you know, what do you call it? They're engineers. A lot of them work regular jobs at Walmart this and third because they can't get a job in their field. Imagine going to college, getting $100,000 in debt, and you only getting $20 an hour working at some joint, right? The thing that really matters, I think if you have the opportunity and you're thinking about college, think about it like a business. Don't think about it anything else. When I went to college for the first 2 years, I ain't gonna lie, most of it was for fun. Like, you know what I mean? I was the first time, like, shit, I was getting lit as a DJ. I was getting all type of girls. It was an experience I needed to live. But, like, truth be told, college in a whole, after you realize you're going to graduate with all this debt, it should be a business. And you got to think about it. What do you want to do? And if that's the best way to do it. If you won't go to the joking around, don't go to college. Also, if you got a better path or you got a better, like, way of doing things, like, yo, hey, I want to do this. I like doing this. It might be a trade school. Go to that instead of college. I don't think college is a necessity anymore. And like, if I had a kid and I was gonna give him advice, I would be like, listen, you're gonna go to college if you don't know what to do. But if you're passionate about something else and we could put you somewhere else to learn about that in a specialized way, let's do that. Because there's a lot of people who go to college just for nothing. So I know I'm not giving you specific advice here, but that's just my overall thoughts on college and just education after high school. Because, listen, I didn't know I was going to end up here, but shit, if I did know, and I didn't really know my passion as well, but if I did know, I would take a lot more time working on these skills rather than, like, yo, some of these equations and all these fucking theorems that I've proved and all these type of proofs that I've done, I've never used them again in life. They were just to get a grade. And that's sad because college didn't teach me nothing about taxes. College didn't teach me about, you know, the important things that I needed to learn to buy a house. I do payroll now to pay employees, employer tax, and maybe some classes, maybe some business classes teach you that, but they didn't really care about trying to teach you to be a entrepreneur at all. They wanted to teach you to work in. If I went on what college taught me, I would work in a laboratory with an apron, just running tests, probably for trying to find some COVID vaccine, never find it, and basically just be getting a check, getting like $80,000, which by the way is decent money, and I would just not feel fulfilled. So go with your gut, but if you don't have a plan, go to college. If you have a specific plan, don't go.
I agree.
Don't pick a shitty degree is what he really saying. Because you were making good money.
True. Exactly. Like, yo, with my sociology degree, if I only graduated with that, you would have to go into a master's program, right? And there you would have to try to even maybe get a doctorate. But if you're not really, if that's not your passion or your goal, you've wasted like maybe 8-9 years of your life after you've turned like 18, and now you got like some shit that's not even gonna fulfill you or pay you too crazy. So yeah, I guess that's what I was trying to say. Like, just think about it like a business. Your time, you might not have money, but your time is your money. And I always look at it, and even I always say, do this math as well. Like, I met this person who was a doctor. She was 38, and she said she was still in debt. If you're going to go to college and you think, oh, I'm going to be a doctor, so it's going to be all great. Listen, it might seem greener on the other side of the fucking road, but it's not. Because truth be told, you're gonna get like $300,000 in debt at least, maybe $500,000 or more, and you're not gonna have a MD on the end of your name before you turn 30. Like imagine like going to school for like 10 whole fucking years before you become a doctor, and then you're all the way in debt. Like you miss out on some of the years that you might have want to cherish. Now you basically like in your midlife. So it's a lot of decisions to make, but you always gotta if you're young and don't have anyone to guide you, just go to college. But if especially you're a little older, you could think about things sensibly. Think about what you want. Don't waste your money, because trust me, they didn't give me a fucking discount on college. All they did was up the interest rate, and whatever I owed, they compounded the interest and just doubled the money. Honestly, so hopefully that helped.
All right, what's the podcast?
Is that what?
The podcast, bro.
Now the podcast is coming, man. Like, yo, I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is the timeline I'm thinking. I think it's gonna start end of next month.
Yeah.
No, seriously. I think and the announcement should come rather soon.
Been saying this.
I just can't speak anything else on it, just because there is gonna be a rollout, and out of respect to the people who I'm going in business with, you don't want to, like, if they're signing you to do some good shit, you don't want to step all over their plans in trying to present you to the world. You know what I mean? So
with the podcast, are you going to be doing it like how Gilly the Kid and Wallow doing it, like bring artists every time, or not?
So like, you know, and we kind of have already like a structure. I can't say the whole thing, but I'll tell you, it's not like any ordinary podcast. That's what I'm gonna actually call it a show, because it has elements of everything in it, but it's a unique thing where both me and the partner, they want the Akademiks experience. You get me? Like, they just don't want like, oh, okay, interview somebody every episode. And I don't think Gilly does that, by the way. But they don't only want that, and they don't only want, hey,
No,
just...
with the
Go ahead.
I forgot. No, go ahead. You get.
Oh no. Julio's shit.
Yeah. Podcast.
Yo, you ain't never think about doing a network?
That shit cold. Though, right?
Say again.
I said the Giddy the Kid podcast, that they shit cold.
Why would he do something that someone's already else doing? He has to do his own stuff,
No,
bro.
that's
Come on now.
They just doing interviews though for everybody. Doing.
Yeah, no. I actually like what Gilly's doing.
Doing only artists or just different? He's gonna be doing different shit.
He's gonna do his own stuff. It's a secret, bro. He can't give it out because people gonna copy. Just wait.
I can't necessarily just give the whole format, because
bro, come on now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you think it's a once a week, we're just gonna interview artists, that's not what it is. It's not what it is. And I think we started referring into what I could say now. I'll say more once everything's announced. Like, the intention was to develop a podcast, and it became somewhat that's kind of like a show / a podcast. And shit, you might consider it still a podcast. You know what I mean? And actually, I still consider it a podcast, but it's gonna be something a little bit produced but organic, and I'll have the final touch on everything. I feel like I'm talking in circles because I can't say shit. You feel me?
I never tell you what to do.
Wait, hold on. Hey, I see niggas in saying y'all don't fuck with Gilly. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all gotta tap him, bro. Like, he a real one, bro.
Bro, he's cool, bro.
Because before, I remember the first time I heard from him was when Ak brought him up. I was like, I ain't know who he was. I thought he was just like, I ain't know who he was, to be honest.
You ain't never heard of Gilly the Kid?
But as I started watching the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, that shit, I fuck with them niggas, bro.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Two segments. Two segments. You don't have to. I'm just throwing it in the air. One segment, your music reviews. I remember you used to break down track by track. I like that. When you used to break down music, go through a whole project. That was dope. And another segment, I don't know, every 6 months, maybe bring a random chat nigga on the show. Every 6 months, just pick a random, I don't know, maybe, if you feel like it.
Well, both good suggestions. Well, the good thing I could definitely say is that I'm gonna get to lean into music as much as I want. Number one. Number two, for the most part, until I'm either told otherwise, it seems that I could pretty much I have control on who I bring on. So, like, I could bring on whoever I want. So that's definitely up in the air.
Are you gonna tap in with the UK artists?
Of course, y'all gotta get some UK artists on there, man. I got some UK
Like Digga
artists,
D,
some Toronto
KSI.
artists. No, of course, all of them, man. Like, well, I gotta realize. I don't know about y'all, but like my music taste is mad like international. I know there's some people who only listen to YoungBoy in here, and I love YoungBoy. And
Bring YoungBoy on.
And truth be told, I have a very international kind of like taste when it comes to music. Of course, I love all the drill shit. I love like a lot of hardcore American type hip hop, inner city type shit. But man, I love Toronto music too. Like I love shit. I've been getting into like music from Brazil. So like I'm a little bit more open to shit like that. I know sometimes when I start my stream, and again, I know some of y'all probably give it a pass because like I'm from Jamaica, so you'll be like, yo, this nigga playing some more fucking Jamaican songs. When you gonna play some shit? I get it, but I try to listen to a lot of like a wide variety of shit because like I love African music. I love music from like Nigeria, like Afrobeat type shit. It's great. Shit, I got into Dominican music from like Dominican Republic, Rochi and El Alfa. Like I'm a little all over the place with that, but for me, good music is just good music. So hopefully you'll see a little bit of everything manifest. Obviously, you're not gonna just see like just randomness all the time. It's gonna be pretty much rooted and grounded in hip hop, but obviously
I usually have a segment where you talk about entrepreneurs and like being a boss and being a business owner.
Yeah, hey, that's one of the things. Like even outside of that, like I think if you watch my streams, even the last like couple months, other than me shitting on the same bums I usually do, like that's one of the things I want to encourage y'all to do. Like I like to have that type of talk with y'all because that's part of our growth. Like 5 years ago, when I was on Twitch, I never wanted to have that discussion with y'all because I felt like our conversation level was at a certain point. But I think these days, like, it's dope that I could actually sit here and do a 10-minute little segment talking about stocks. You know what I mean? We could throw a little politics in there. I could talk about being an entrepreneur. And the thing is, I'm seeing a lot of y'all grow in front of my eyes. Like, shit, even I know a lot of y'all don't really particularly like him or whatever, but shit, yo, I remember that nigga AJ even brought it up to me. He said, yo, when he first came on stream, he was like 16. Yo, he's 21 now. You get me? Like, the shit you think about and care about in between those two ages is night and day. So, like, it's one of those things where, like, I want to grow as well. That's one of the things, like, I've always just even like Charlamagne's always mentored me on that, but I always told him, I say, I admire that about him. Like, he could have been the person who's, like, and some of y'all might call it fell off or whatever, but, like, he could have been the guy who's just trying to make every rapper or every person come on his platform cry like how he did Lil Mama, right? But then now, like, he's growing and he's talking to a different demographic. He's really talking to a lot of people for that late night audience, if you ask me. But as I've watched a lot of y'all who were like younger and like all we used to care about was just, just bullshit and coonery. We still do. But like we could throw in some conversation pieces and some topics where we talking about how we gonna get financially better off. Our views on relationship and other things in life could be a little bit more developed, which I think that's dope. Because if you keep doing or you keep having the same content for 10 plus years, you're not growing, you're stagnant, and you're going to be out of the game. So I feel like we're having some growth here. And obviously we have new people who come in who might be a little bit older, a little bit younger. And then, we find the middle ground. So I think that's just dope. So of course that's going to happen. I don't know if it's necessarily, even if it doesn't happen on the show, it's going to happen just because of the platform. I love every time I get on stream, I kind of want to talk to y'all about like stocks, for at least 10 minutes. You know why? When I wake up in the morning, and I usually wake up like 7 or 8 o'clock, when it gets to 9 o'clock, I do stocks for at least 30 minutes before the market open every single day. Every single day. So it's one of those things where like I don't want to be the person. I don't want to be the like the rappers who they stop living that life, but they still rapping about it. But like to everybody else, they tell them about it in real life now. Nah, I want to keep it at least transparent because I love the bullshit, but
I wasn't really
I feel like
talking
I've grown
about
a little
just
bit.
like stocks and management like that. I was talking about more like going through like the ladder of success of like when you hit like what seems like a rock bottom, but you gotta keep persevering and like the trials and tribulations of that necessarily.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, I mean, I think that comes to like share my story, bro. Like I always tell people, and sometimes I'll read YouTube comments about like clips that go up, and sometimes it's not contextualized. They'd be like, "Yo, damn, yo, why this nigga act look like he feeling himself?" And I'm like, man, you know why sometimes that might come across to you like that, bro. I went through like 7 years of people doubting me, shitting on me, this and third, which I had to have persistence. Like I always like what 50 said, like, along his path of success. He said, like, yo, he had to be delusional enough to think that he was gonna motherfucking make it. And sometimes it is that delusionality. Like, you know what I mean? I always looked at Ross to be like, I thought Ross's delusionality made him make it. Like, if you listen to Ross before he made it, that nigga was delusional as a motherfucker. That nigga was just talking about all type of shit. Like, there's an interview that nigga say, yo, he just want to wear chancletas and eat Burger King on a yacht. And niggas looking at him like, yo, get this fat, greasy nigga out of here, man. But that nigga was really kind of, you could call it speaking into existence, the fact that he wanted to be like, not just a rapper who was rich. He wanted to be some nigga who had an estate that they're gonna use for movies. That he had dozens of restaurants under chain restaurants under a big brand and developing his own. So like shit like that. I hope my story in terms of how I made it here and the moments when people either counted me out or counted me, they were like, yo, this thing is down. I hope that inspires everybody because I always tell people when people be telling my story these days, it only says, yo, Act did this and it worked and he did this and it worked. Yeah, it seems glamorous and everybody's story seems glamorous. Man, I tried YouTube like 60 times and I failed. And in the time it worked, nobody remembered the failures. That's the thing with most things in life. You know? That I was just fortunate enough that, and I remember telling someone this, is that I didn't really have any like huge life circuit. Like it happened at a good time for me. Like I didn't have a kid, which I got to make decisions like, yo, you about to make YouTube videos for 6 hours, you're going to get a job to feed your fucking kid. You get me? I only had to make sacrifices essentially for myself. That's why I tell people who, you know what I mean, you might have kids or, you might be a little bit older or whatever the case is. Like you have to make your own decisions on that too. But yeah, a lot of people don't see the failures when you've actually quote unquote made it. They only see.
Like, when are you gonna do like a documentary? Because you really like changed the game, and you really like a goat. You should do a documentary of your life of how y'all started, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's gonna be someone else that does it, and I'm not the person.
Yeah, but you gotta get that right.
No, of course not. I'm gonna work with them. But what I mean is like I'm not the person that like. I think I should be a walking embodiment of what it is. And like even now, some people might think I'm sticking out my chest, but it's like, nah, I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of success if y'all really thought it was none. But I don't necessarily need to be like, yo, I'm not the person who say, yo, make 10 documentaries of myself and show people how great I am and let me just talk to a green screen and let me have my hand clasped like this and let me walk down like a beach that I could look like, it don't necessarily gotta be like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm usually just so focused on the work that I usually feel like later on I'm gonna really see the like either the flowers or like if it's a documentary, those things kind of happen. I always tell people when I went to Toronto, man, yo, niggas always just said I was the worst type of media, blah 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 blah. I went to Toronto and I see how many media companies, young entrepreneurs, bosses that were up and coming, and they all say, yo, Act, you gave us a blueprint. It's the first time I ever felt appreciation ever for what I was doing, because I was looking to the wrong motherfuckers who hated the new. You know what I mean? They were never gonna like. You can't like. That's why when people be like, "Yo, Ak, you'll never be respected." You're right, but you won't be here forever. You feel me? So it's cool. So it's like I'm not looking for y'all niggas to appreciate me. I know the people who I've inspired or I've helped show the way or shit I made mistakes that they've learned from. I have their respect in some type of way, and that's fine with me. You know, like I'm not looking for double XL or another outlet to be like, yo, how Akademiks changed the media world. That's not how I'm looking for it. You know what I mean? Again, we could look up and see who's influential and who's not. So this is what it is.
Yo, Ak, I got a question.
Can
bro.
we get that top five update? Can you put that unreleased he sent you? It's like
that
movie. Ow, shot him. Ow, I got
yeah,
two
y'all fuck with
straps.
that?
100
That's
on the dash. Yeah, that shit fire. Play that shit right now, bro.
Oh man, that's the sluggy. Yo, I hate it. Yo,
imagine. Top
Yo,
five,
Ak,
bro.
you fuck with crypto?
Do I?
Bro, yo, low key, today I turned $4 to 36.
You said what?
I know that doesn't sound much.
You
I
turned what?
I turned $4 to $36 today, bro.
Oh really?
It
On
doesn't
what?
sound much, but it's like
On
it's
what?
this altcoin. It's like a coin. I bought it early. I got like 900% back.
Wait, which altcoin though?
It's called Ascension.
Oh, you fucking with it? Oh, you on Binance or some shit?
No, it's like yeah, it's a Binance Smart Chain, but it's like there's a website. It shows you all the new coins, so you can just get in early and take the profit and go.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say with that is that like if anyone's gonna get into like altcoins, be very careful. Like I mean, I'm kind of like tiptoeing into like safe moon a little bit.
Don't do it.
And currently it's all it's not really, it's not on like Coinbase and all like that. But only thing I'm gonna tell you to be careful, because I think people think the stock market shit is all the way free, and it's not. It's a scheme for some to get people to dump their money in, and when your money's in, and this whole like everybody hold, niggas sell. That's what happened with the Dogecoin shit. That last day was 420. I knew when I heard 420, I know niggas was dipping. You know what I mean? That was like the signal. Like niggas ain't. It wasn't going to the moon, nigga. It was like niggas was grabbing their parachutes and saying peace.
Bro.
But yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, I'm no financial advisor, man.
Wait, so Ak, what other cryptos are you invested
in? I got Bitcoin. I kind of got heavy into
Ethereum
Bitcoin
is it, bro.
Yeah, no, I've always had Ethereum and Litecoin, so I really got 4. Actually 5.
Well, you said Litecoin?
Yeah, well 6 right now. So Bitcoin's about 80% of my wallet. About 15% is like Ethereum. Then the other 5 is between SafeMoon, was it Cardona or something like that? And,
it's Cardano.
And Algo or whatever that is. I don't know.
So wait, you got SafeMoon or you don't have it?
Hold on. AK is rich, y'all. Be careful. Yeah, don't just say SafeMoon and everybody throw their life.
Yo, please don't.
SafeMoon is kind of wacky, bro.
Ak isn't a financial advisor, bro.
Yo, and by the way, I would also warn y'all, because when I dump money into that SafeMoon shit, the next day, my shit went down by like 40%. So there's a lot of risk there. And if you don't follow Twitter, don't follow Reddit, do your own little independent research, go with your gut, maybe even speak to a real financial advisor. I'm definitely not one. Everybody's just trying to make a flip. I just feel like, yo, truth be told, like, we're living in such an interesting time that we're getting millionaires out of people who are just like into like tech, you know? Like, this is a very interesting time for young people, and also like a playing field that I feel like we should put this message out a little bit more, because even people of color, you got to have people of color taking advantage of this shit. You get me? Like, I understand people who are older won't really get into it, but like all races, all ethnicities should be hopping into crypto at least a little bit. What I got going on in the chat?
Bro, there's a bad mod. Everyone wants removed.
Everybody want to be a mod, bro.
No. The chat wants a mod removed. His name is Dave on Ak.
What Davon be
Bro,
doing?
He's
Why y'all?
garbage. You can
Davon
go
is
ask anyone.
Bro,
Talking about
Davon didn't
He's
do
garbage. No,
nothing,
no, no.
bro.
Look at the chat. Don't take my
Yeah,
word for
man,
it.
he's trash. Get rid of him.
nobody
He's garbage.
cares, bro.
Get him out of
Garbage.
here.
Talking about
Facts.
good
Suda.
shit, bro.
Yeah, get Devon out of here.
No one wants
You
him, bro.
bring
Close
Davon
because
is
they're
back.
trolling you. I'm about to mute y'all.
Hey, yo, let's get back on this
No,
investment shit.
you know if he killed himself, you know you guys can go to jail.
Whoa. What are
Hey,
y'all talking
yo,
about?
what the fuck are y'all talking about right now? Yo,
Yo,
next
y'all know
topic,
this.
bro.
Never
What the
that
fuck are you
serious.
talking about?
Let's get back.
Yo, Kyron.
Hey, by the way, please do not bully Iman in here because I hear y'all be running away all the girls that come in here, man.
They really do, bro.
Yeah, please let her chill. You know what I mean? Like, listen, if she don't want child, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? And also for her, like, listen, I always say this with like women who come in here. There's a lot of young niggas in here who's never had pussy since pussy had them. Don't take advantage of them too. Cause I hear like there was certain chicks like finessing these niggas. I'll take donations.
But yo, Ag,
What up?
talking about the crypto, bro, you're right. Cause like, bro, there's a coin last week, bro. Deadass, I seen this nigga put in 2,000.
Yeah.
And he has like 500K right now, bro, in a week.
For real?
That
Holy
coin.
shit. Wait, what?
Yeah,
What
on
crypto?
God.
What crypto?
It's like a Dogecoin copy. They got a bunch of them, bro. This is a new coin.
Oh
It's
yeah, I
called.
That's
seen
not the
that
norm,
shit,
though. I hope you know
bro.
it. That's not the norm.
Yo,
Like, that's
I know,
typically
but
yo,
not how
like,
this
and
happens.
here's the thing too.
potential though.
Yo, I keep telling people because I see people like, yo, what coin? Yo, by the time you hear about the coin, you're late.
Yeah, by the time you hear about this clip, bro.
Like, if you're hearing about it on Twitter, a stream, Discord, maybe Discord, but like, if you're hearing about it because it's trending, you're late. 100%.
Nah,
Yeah,
you can find them on Reddit when it's early though.
Yeah, no, you can. Savage, he had donated. He said, yo, Ike, Drake got to throw some shots at Rocky on CLB. Rocky's headlining Rolling Loud off the strength that he piped out Rihanna when the world wants her. And he said, hey, I bought Rury's engagement ring from the pawn shop off Dykeman 2 weeks ago. God damn. Yeah. Wait, is Rihanna still with Rocky? Oh, by the way, remember what I was telling y'all about? That's where that conversation came about, right? Like, the person said to me, why is ASAP Rocky headlining Rolling Loud? I think he's on Rolling Loud headlining on a day where like below him is like Lil Baby. And I told him, I said, yo, there's certain people. I was speaking about demographics. I said the people who are still booking these festivals, they still have that nostalgia for certain artists. They still love Kid Cudi to death. Like, Kid Cudi gets placements in, like, for example, no disrespect to anybody at Complex. I love Complex. But Kid Cudi could cover their magazine tomorrow, even if he didn't put out an album this year at all. Just because it's Cudi. And those people who are making those placements, they grew up on Cudi. Some, like, I was telling that person, I was like, yo, the Mob and ASAP Rocky, that meant a lot to a certain generation and a certain demographic. That's one of the reasons why you're seeing him headline Rolling Loud. Now, for the younger people, they're like, they don't care because they're looking at A$AP Rocky as irrelevant. But the Mob and that era and what it meant in terms of, you know, influence of just culture, street culture and street fashion and otherwise means a lot to those people. And that's what I was saying. People underestimate the influence of what people grew up on. You know what I mean? Like, you know, somebody who grew up on, I don't know, if somebody grew up on Jay-Z and they're running, I don't know, the Source or Double XL, they're gonna clown anything that even makes it look like Drake could compare to Jay-Z, right? If they grew up on Jay, right? It's the same thing if they grew up on anybody. Like, if they grew up on, like, during a specific era. It's just the nature of things. So I've watched a lot of these concerts get booked by people who grew up during an era who they don't care about clout. They just look at that artist to mean more than what you think he means. That's why A$AP Rocky is headlining, if you ask me. Like, why else would A$AP Rocky be headlining? Kenan then said, "Yo, Davon banned me from the Discord. Can you please unban me and tell that bitch nigga Omi and Daredevil to stop banning me
Yo,
every
Chiron.
time I get banned? My name is Kenan then, and the numbers are 5068." Who banned him, man?
The only honest mod here is Chiron.
Nigga said Ken was doxing, bro.
Oh yeah, no, we can't do that, brother. We can't do that.
Yo, I got one more question, bro. Like,
what up,
how you feel about buying real estate in Jamaica? Cause like, bro, in my opinion, I think especially down Kingston and shit, while the slums are, I think niggas just gonna buy them down and tear down the buildings and turn it into some type of resort. Like in 10 years, I think that shit gonna go up.
Hey, truth be told, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So I went to St. Thomas, and I'm staying at this place which I booked last minute. I think I paid like, goddamn, almost like $1,400 a night to stay there. It's a cool place, but I was looking at this shit and I'm like, yo, they're printing fucking money. I want to buy a place either in Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, or obviously just because of, where I'm from, Jamaica. But it got to be like some place by the coast, you know what I mean? Something close to the airport where tourists could go. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna put it on one of these like villas like website and just get, bro. Me, I'm a classic pocket watcher. So once I see you get money, I get my calculator out and I calculate how much you making. So I did my little 1,400 times 365, and then I minused about 40 days because they take days in between to clean and shit like that. And I said, fuck, these niggas is making a bag. So yeah, chat. I'm definitely looking into that. And I'm gonna try to get like somebody to manage a property and shit like that. It's just that honestly, even though it's in a different country, it's still expensive. And also you want to make sure you get the right thing, not just anything. So I've definitely been looking at that though.
And it's like, bro, I think it's like smart to really cause I wanna buy a property out in Ocho Rios and just rent it out as a Airbnb to tourists and shit. Yeah, and it's jack up the prices.
Somebody said Puerto Rico is boring though. Well, here's the thing with Puerto Rico. Remember when they were hit by was it a hurricane or earthquake? It was a hurricane, right? When they were hit by that, the government, which by the way is still the U.S. government because it's within the United States, they're offering, they'll pay you taxes. Like you don't have to pay no taxes. They want you to bring businesses there. So that's why a lot of people were going to Puerto Rico before, because so many businesses got destroyed. They want people to rebuild the shit. So they were offering all type of tax breaks for people to come there. But here's the thing: you got to come there, you got to clear it out, you got to do a lot to get some shit going on there. But still, they were offering massive incentives for people to do it. And shit, when I went out there, I was trying to look at it this could be a move. I'm heavy into stocks, but I'm definitely looking into real estate. But it just looked like a cash cow getting imagine getting a place in fucking Tulum, like a villa. You know what I mean? Fucking cash cow.
Bro, there's an objection.
What up?
So I don't how you said we run some people are running females out of the court and shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, some of them are evil, bro.
How?
They be so fake, cause I don't want to say no names, of course, but some female was talking so gangster. I'm not gonna say no names. When she came on stream, she turned into an angel, bro.
Bro,
really?
Not all of us are bad,
You getting hold on Discord, bro?
Nah, I'm just saying, bro.
Wait, they talking gangster to you?
Not everyone in the chat is a creep, bro.
Oh.
I never paid for no one. I'm not like Devon. He cashed out a girl 500, bro.
Nah, you lying, bro.
I'm being so serious.
Nah, you lying, bro. Nah, you lying.
Stop capping for the whole mandem. Holy.
Nah, I did hear it. Niggas out here cutting checks though. I can't even cap. That's what I heard.
Which Davon are we talking about? Are we talking about the Davon that's always used to be in the stream, or the new Davon?
No, just the one that always gets bullied.
Y'all doing too much.
Hey, but what you feel about the shit that's going on with Blueface right now though?
He got his chicks in bunk beds. What's the problem?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, I told you that Blueface is trying to continue on the legacy of Future, Vandross, and them. That nigga's hard on thoughts for real.
Future ain't hard on thoughts, bro. Stop it, bro.
Yeah, no. Future season now, man. So Future can't be running around with them little scallywags like that. Yo, Blueface got them chicks tatting his name, sleeping in bunk beds with roaches, rats, and bed bugs. That nigga, and then he picks whoever he wants to suck his dick. God damn it, man. That nigga on some shit. Blueface is a demon. Somebody said they got him on boot camp. Somebody said Twitter trying to flip the narrative on Blueface. Yeah, how you gonna flip the narrative on a nigga who breakout song was Bust Down Tatiana?
Bust down. Hey, Ak, have you heard from Coach Ice? Is that how you say his name? He's like to me, he's like copy and paste fucking Cardi, bro.
Yeah.
These niggas, bro. That's just crazy.
Yeah, he's definitely signed somewhere. They're trying to get him on. I'm wondering if they're going with the Cardi thing, or they're gonna try to like develop his own style.
Bro,
Yo, Ak.
He did. Hold on. Help, like he did an interview with what's that nigga you used to be beefing with from that used to work from No Jumper? He got fired. I forgot. House Cap. I think that's not his name, but that's
House phone.
He did an interview with him, and he asked him about
Wait, House
Cardi
Phone?
and shit.
House Phone got fired?
Yeah, he been got fired. It's old, like they're like old. He been got fired from No Jumper.
Holy.
He did an interview with him, and House Phone asked him how he feel about people.
Somebody
like,
says that nigga
calling
named
him,
Hakeem. I don't even know who that is. Hakeem.
Yeah, that is his real name. But he said he's not inspired by Cardi. He of course he listened to him. I'm like, what, bro? You sound like you a copy and paste, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
Most people get their own sound after a while. Just like Trippy, he came out sounding Lil Uzi's, but after a while
Yeah, but if you sound just like Drake and shit like that, you gotta let it be known, nigga. Yeah, like you can't be talking about, oh, I'm not inspired by Drake. I just, of course
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why somebody, so many people like fight it. Like, yo, here's the thing, and I heard the great Quincy Jones once said this, and it's Quincy Jones. You know what I mean? Do your Googles. He's like, yo, he's like, sometimes you have to start by playing like someone else to find yourself. So basically, he was co-signing, copying a bit. He was basically saying you have to almost imitate greatness to find how you could be great, if that makes any sense. And like, I don't know how I feel about that. I think if you pay the respects,
Angelica calls.
I don't know what you're talking about. If you pay the respects in a proper way, cool. If you're doing it in a disrespectful way, trying to steal somebody's sauce, that's not cool. You get me?
Bro, have you heard him act?
No, I have. He sounds like Cardi. You're right.
Exactly, like copy and paste.
He blew up sound like Cardi.
Yo, what the fuck happened to Mario Judah though?
Hold on. Somebody's him again. 109 says your act. Love you since day one. He said, I know you said that for upcoming artists we have to work with industry people like how Murray sold it. So I didn't really say you have to. I'm just saying that's how you skip the line. You got it. There's a line essentially, and you can skip the line multiple ways. You can skip the line by getting your audience to force your way to the front, right? Or you could know the people in the industry that know you're talented and they say, fuck it, we're gonna skip the line by doing these things. And again, one we usually respect, as in if your fans basically make you skip the line, we call it organic. And when it's an industry person who just puts money in, uses connection, we call that an industry plan. Either or you could get on, and either or don't mean you're not talented. So let me finish reading what he said. So like he said, how do you suggest an artist get in the business these days? I think you should try both approaches. Like shit, if you know a motherfucker who's gonna put you on, like to keep it real, do you give a fuck if Akademiks is calling your industry plan? Even if you are, like you're on, like you're finally on, nigga. Like you take your mama out the slums, you buy a house. Like again, hopefully over time, and then even when you get on being an industry plan, yo, you could prove over time that you are here to last, and you could develop an audience and do some of the fundamental things afterwards. But not everybody does it. So if I'm you, I would try to do both. the best way I always think is to have the people supporting you, because when the people support you, there is no. Like there is no compromise, and that is really powerful. When you have the true power of the people, no's don't exist, and you don't have to compromise. And when they do exist, you go around them or you go over them, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yo, I want to ask you a question right quick, bro. Cause you was talking about the copy and shit, like how niggas copy shit for a little bit.
Yeah.
So do you respect that shit when you hear a nigga that sounds similar to somebody else? And then, for example, like the Lil Gotit nigga sounds exactly like Gunna, bro. But I feel like that's why he can't elevate past where he's at right now, because he sounds too much like Gunna. So what's your opinion on as far as that?
You gotta develop your own shit. Like you gotta again, influence. Like niggas hate saying they're you remember Trippy was mad at me because I said, maybe I said in a disrespectful way to him, but like I basically said, yo nigga, you're Uzi 2.0, right? But
Yeah.
Essentially I was saying, yo, you're inspired by him. Now I think now he's carved out a lane. There's a Trippy lane. It doesn't matter if at first he sounded like Uzi, he made himself last by carving out his own lane. I think Lil Gotit, and that's the thing about a lot of those rappers in YSL. They're either gonna be as hot as their latest catchy track, or they're gonna have to get more substance. Get a shtick. Like
Word.
like Young Thug's shtick was that at first he was kind of flirting with his gay shit. You know what I mean? And for these dudes, if you're just rapping about your new Balenciaga and your new Lambo truck, and everybody else is rapping about the same thing, and Gunna just sounds a little bit better, or we like Gunna more, yeah, you're gonna be in the shadow forever. Like you're gonna have to either rap about something that separates itself, or grow out of that and kind of create your own lane somehow, some way.
Mm-hmm. So my last shit, like, would you feel like when you came into the game that you was completely original, or that you had like somewhat of a similarity to somebody else before you, type shit?
That's a great question. Yeah, I had similarities to Charlamagne, 100%, 100%. Yo, Charlamagne called me one day, and Charlamagne was like, "Yo, act like," and this was mentorship. That's why I fuck with him. You know what I mean? Like I'm very honest with you. Like he said, "Yo, act." So I let himself last by carving out his own lane. I think Lil Gotit, and that's the thing about a lot of those rappers in YSL. They're either gonna be as hot as their latest catchy track, or they're gonna have to get more substance. Get a shtick. Like like Young Thug's shtick was that at first he was kind of flirting with his gay shit. You know what I mean? And for these dudes, if you're just rapping about your new Balenciaga and your new Lambo truck, and everybody else is rapping about the same thing, and Gunna just sounds a little bit better, or we like Gunna more, yeah, you're gonna be in the shadow forever. Like you're gonna have to either rap about something that separates itself, or grow out of that and kind of create your own lane somehow, some way.
Mm-hmm. So my last shit, like, would you feel like when you came into the game that you was completely original, or that you had like somewhat of a similarity to somebody else before you, type shit?
That's a great question. Yeah, I had similarities to Charlamagne, 100%, 100%. Yo, Charlamagne called me one day, and Charlamagne was like, "Yo, act like," and this was mentorship. That's why I fuck with him. You know what I mean? Like I'm very honest with you. Like he said, "Yo, act." So I'm listening to your shit, and he's like, "Yo," he said, "Yo, act. You're gonna win when you lean into being yourself more than like, it seems like you're trying to do a rendition of what I'm doing." You get me?
Word.
And I listened to him, and I actually like. At first, it was hard to understand that, because I'm like, well, I just studied greatness, which that's what it was. I studied greatness. Like it's like it's like Kobe. I watched Mike do the fucking fade away shit. That's what I studied all my career, right? Like, or all my life before I got to the point. But then when Kobe really got to be Kobe, even though it was still a little reminiscent of Mike, he made that shit his own. He made that shit. He when he did his shit, people didn't say Michael. What people said, Kobe. You get me? So it's all a learning process. And when I came in, I definitely think that there was little hints of Star, little hints of Charlamagne. There's probably some hints of Howard Stern. These are people who I watched all their content, and I love them as orators. And I was amazed by the fact that they could captivate an audience, and you know, some of the takes on certain shit. I think that's where, like, you know, with Charlamagne, uh, I think there was some similarity, and I got to realize was just like the thing that's gonna make you great is being you. Like Charlamagne has his own outlook, and that's why he thinks how he thinks and why he's him. But be you and be you unapologetically, and that's always gonna work. So I'm happy I learned at that point because I think it worked out fine.
Right. Thank you for that. Bro.
Yo, Ak, who you think gonna have the most summer bangers this year, Lil Tecca or Drake?
Bro, what type of question is that, man? Yo, come on, yo, something.
Hey, yo,
bro, I just heard the chat. And
Yo,
I'm
gonna be honest with you though. Like, let me ask you a question. Y'all think Pooh Shiesty about to go on a run, or y'all think that, like, yo?
Nah, fuck that. That nigga ran out.
Like a hood run.
Hey, why is Pooh Shiesty this?
One hit wonder.
Yeah, he was a one-hit wonder. He ran out of his sauce, bro.
No, he didn't. The hood likes him. Trust me.
Man, niggas bump Dirk, bro. Just because niggas bump Dirk and Pooh Shiesty's like the side nigga that catches some heat because he's with Dirk doesn't mean that nigga's hot, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you another question. Hold on, this is rapid fire. Hold up.
I don't know if you knew about Pooh Shiesty before he made a song with Dirk, but he wasn't on like that.
Yo, it's rapid fire. Let me ask you another question. Moneybagg Yo projected to sell like goddamn like almost 110 or 120. Do y'all think that with him putting in work, which he's put in a lot of work in the last couple of years, dropping projects, always having a song or two that really matter, do you think that he's almost like maybe not Lil Durk status, but like shit, damn near right underneath that? You feel me? Like, do you think that that work is manifesting a little bit now or not?
I think he worked so hard that he's in a position now where he, like, basically what you said, he's in that position now because he worked so hard, bro. Like, I don't even listen to Moneybagg Yo, but I see how much work he put into that shit to get to the position he's in now, bro. Like, he's undeniably, he could drop some shit, not even be mainstream, and his fan base will make him be mainstream type shit. So
yeah, Moneybagg Yo he's being cold still. Like, the thing
I
about
don't believe those
Moneybagg Yo,
numbers. Those shits is
the
inflated.
thing about Moneybagg Yo is that he's always had substance to his music. He's never just, spoken about bullshit. And now that he's talking more about,
I don't think it's a solid album.
To be honest,
he named his
now he's
album
got a solid
Gangsta's
album.
Pain.
But
look, one thing y'all not mentioning about Moneybagg Yo, he be having like club bangers, bro. You feel me? That shit.
But he also has the album cuts too, though, that makes it like a complete album.
You get like a one club banger on the album, bro. That shit, you feel me? That shit going, bro.
I mean, he has a couple of them.
Yeah, he do.
Roddy Rich, where y'all think he's at? What do you think he needs right now?
Man, Rowdy, whenever he drops
another great album.
Roddy's goated, bro.
He doesn't need another hit. He just needs another great album because he got the hit already. So like, I think you begging for shit if you asking for another the box
for that long. So he still need to, you feel me? He still need to put in more work, bro.
All right, Cardi B, why you think she's had 2 #1 singles that's been on the charts for mad weeks? Why you think the album ain't out yet?
Because there's a lot of features in the world, bro.
You think what?
It's been too much time.
I think she's scared.
Some people are single. Some people
been
are
way
singles
too much
artists.
time.
Some artists are singles artists.
That's facts.
Like, for example,
I mean, as an album, her
can't lie.
first shit was a complete album, but it's just, is it gonna hit the same? Like,
Yo,
in what, 4 years?
Yo,
She ain't got no substance to her music as well, so you can talk about tits and ass.
I mean,
all
that
the
same
time.
shit is winning.
It
A
ain't
lot of
gonna
these
go-
women
it ain't
don't
gonna
have
go far in
substance.
the whole
but-
album.
Nicki Minaj, do you believe that Nicki Minaj, after having a kid, will be different, act different, and do you feel like people will receive her
No,
differently?
she'll be
It's
the
up to the-
same.
it's honestly up to the
She's
fans.
found the formula. Why? If you found a successful formula, changing it is just the stupidest thing you could do.
But that's natural. The kid changed
But you
everybody.
gotta know, Nicki could really rap, bro. She's one of them females that could really, you feel me, keep up with some of these dudes in the rap game. So ain't nothing gonna change with her, bro.
But well,
It's more her
even piggybacking off that
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
right?
attitude. Yeah, that's
Is
all
there
about it.
Because
any
if she comes out
rapper?
beefing with everybody, it's not gonna work. The
Yo,
fans
is there
are
any
gonna,
rapper
like,
who is
automatically call her
mainstream?
out.
Any female rapper who's mainstream that's even giving her a run for the money that she needs to come and do crazy raps like
no.
I don't personally
that
think.
girl you posted from Philly, I forgot her name.
Oh, Rocky, she fine.
Crazy, bro.
Hey, Young M ain't hard.
Wait, was that the first time you heard Rocky?
I forgot her name, but she's from Philly, bro.
Yeah. Like fake bitches hero or something like that. Is the first time you heard her?
Yeah, first time I heard her. Bro.
Yo, she got this song. I'm about to play. This shit's hard.
Yeah, it is.
I need to put you on some UK artists. I need to put you on some UK artists.
I'm trying to see.
Let's see if I can find this song that I got. What was that song that she had?
Well, do you guys really think that? Do you guys really think that Whole Lot of Red was a flop? Because I don't think the album was that bad. I don't think it was that bad, to be honest.
That shit was 2 packs of ass.
Y'all niggas waited 3 years for that bullshit.
Do you know? I don't think it was that bad. He had some bangers on it.
Oh, I think it's popping. Hold up. I think it's. Oh my.
Whatever you're looking for,